Hello students, hi. So dear 9th class students, welcome to our maths class. So we are starting our first chapter in our textbook. So total we have 15 chapters. In that I am starting the first chapter, that is real numbers. This is the first topic. Real numbers. Of course, even in the lower classes also, every first topic starts with the number system. Even when natural numbers were introduced, so in the lower classes, the first chapter may be natural numbers or integers, or 8th class, the first chapter was rational numbers. Here in the 9th, this first chapter is real numbers. So first topic is in mathematics, the first chapter in all the classes will be the number system. So similarly, in our 9th class also, our first topic is real numbers. So before we go to the real numbers, whatever number system we studied in the lower classes, that let us recollect. We studied the numbers even from lower classes onwards. We started studying the number system. So whatever numbers we know till now, let us recollect. Then we go to the definition of real numbers. We will go later. First we will recollect what numbers, what type of number systems we studied in the lower classes. See here. First we studied natural numbers. First we studied about the natural numbers denoted by n. All the counting numbers are natural numbers. Counting starts from 1. All counting numbers are natural numbers. The starting numbers, whenever the numbers are numbers are discovered, so numbers started using. So the people started using the numbers. So the first number system discovered or used was natural numbers, that is for counting numbers. Counting starts from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So first the counting numbers are discovered. So starting the smallest natural number is 1, and so on. There is no end, it will continue. So this set is called natural numbers. The counting numbers are called natural numbers. Starting from 1, there is no end. So this is the set of natural numbers. First we studied about the natural numbers. After that, so these numbers are not sufficient. Later on some more numbers are added. So 0 also discovered, and 0 is added to these numbers. So these numbers are added with 0, then the new number system is formed. Then this is not a natural number. Natural numbers are only this. So this, when 0 is added, so it is named as whole numbers. Whole numbers, W. So this is a set of whole numbers, W. And after that, some more numbers are added. So negative numbers, because up to here there is no negative number. All these are positive numbers. See, if there is no sign here, it is nothing but positive only. So all these are positive numbers. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So after that, there is a need of negative numbers. There is a need of negative numbers. So therefore negative numbers also discovered: -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So these negative numbers, same numbers with negative sign also included. This is called integers. Integers denoted by Z. So this is the set of integers. After that, so there is a need of some more numbers. Later on, with the evolution of the mathematics, and even in day-to-day usage, so we need some other numbers also. They are fractions. So even the people started using the fractions also. There is a need of fractions. So that means 1 by 2, 3 by 4, minus 1 by 2. Like this, the negative or positive fractions also introduced, but these are not included in any numbers. This is natural number definition is over. No other number is included here. When 0 is included, there is a separate name. So when same numbers with negative signs are included, it is an integer set. Then later on fractions are included. So when fraction is included, this is called numerator and this is called denominator. So numerator and denominator, it may be positive or negative. So the numerator is an integer, denominator is also an integer. See, minus 1 is an integer, denominator also an integer. That means the number in the form of p by q, where p and q are from integers. It may be positive or negative. So the number p by q, where p comma q belongs to z, b comma q are taken from z, and see, it may be 1 by 2, 3 by 4 like this, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, all types of minus 3 by 6 like this, but it should not be even 0 by 5, 0 by 5 is 0, 5 means 5 by 1, but something by 0 is not defined. 5 by 0 is something by 0. When the denominator is 0, then it is not a fraction, it is not defined. That number does not exist, it is not defined. So these numbers all exist, but 5 something by 0 is infinity, it is not a number. So therefore denominator should not be 0. Q not equal to 0. P comma q, numerator and denominator should be taken from z. Denominator should not be equal. So this type of number is called rational number. So this is first natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. After that rational numbers are discovered. That means in the form of a fraction. So not only a fraction, it should not. So it is not that it should compulsory as a fraction. Suppose if it is a 3, is it a rational number or not? It is a rational number because 3 means we can write it as 3 by 1. Again p by q form. 0 is also a rational number because 0 means 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, 0 by anything is 0 only. So suppose 0 is given, 0 also can be written as a fraction. So this is also a rational number. Only denominator is 0, it is not rational number. So all these numbers are called rational numbers. So write down the rational number definition. Fourth, rational numbers. So I am writing the definition. The number in the form of p by q, where p comma q belongs to z and q not equal to 0 is a rational number. The number in the form of p by q, where p comma q belongs to z and q not equal to 0 is a rational number. So this also you studied in the 8th class. Up to here you studied. After that extension, so then we go to the real numbers. We will go to the real numbers later, but first up to rational numbers you just remember. Try to recollect only up to rational numbers. See, rational number, suppose if it is a 5 by 6, it can be done like this, 6, 5, 5 ones are 5, 1 remainder. Take decimal and 1 0 here. If we take a decimal, every time we can take 1 0. So 5 2s are 10. That means if a fraction is given, we can change it into decimal form. This is a decimal form. This is P by Q form, this is decimal form. Decimal form. So fraction can be converted into decimal form like this. In the decimal form, we have two types. Suppose 10 by 3. What is 10 by 3? I will change this into decimal form. 10 by 3. 3 3s are 9. 1. Take decimal and 0. 3 3s are 9. 1. Every time after decimal, every time you can take 1 0. 3 3s are 9. 1. 3 3s are 9. Like this it will continue. There is no end. That means here 10 by 3 is what? 3.33333 up to infinity. No end, up to infinity. That means, so there are decimal forms, there are two types. One is after decimal, there is an end. After 2 we are not getting, so remainder is 0, so that is over. That is over. So that means this type of number is called terminating decimal. Terminating means decimal. Terminating means there is an end. After that there is no continuation. So here this is non-terminating. That means there is no end. It is continuously repeating. So non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Terminating decimal, non-terminating. If there is no end, it is continuously increasing, so it is non-terminating. If there is a full stop, after that there is no end, so stopped. The process is stopped, only 1.2. So terminating means end. Terminating means end. It is ended. After that no continuation. Here there is no end, continuously it is repeating, so it is non-terminating. So this difference you should know. A fraction can be written in the decimal form. So in decimal form there are two types. One is terminating decimal and that is another non-terminating decimal. Write down. Example 5 by 6 is equal to, you can write this only 5 by 6 and you write this division. You copy this division and get the answer 1.2, the quotient. Then write down here. Number of digits after decimal. Number of digits after decimal are limited or countable. Limited or countable. Then this is called terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Not, it is only one limited, that means only one digit here got. Suppose we make a 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, then it may stop. Some may stop after 5 digits, it may stop like that. So then this is called terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Example 2. 10 by 3, you write down this division, so it is continuous, there is no end. If you write any number of times, if you do the division any number of times, there will be remainder, it will keep on continuing. Write down. Write down that example, 10 by 3 is equal to. Here, number of digits after decimal. Number of digits after decimal are unlimited. Unlimited or infinite. Unlimited. then this is called non-terminating decimal. Then this is called non-terminating decimal. Then this is called non-terminating decimal. This is called non-terminating decimal. 3.3333 so on can be written as 3.3 bar. Write down 3.3 bar. 3.3 bar. Again in non-terminating there are two types. The numbers may repeat like this or they may not repeat. If their numbers are repeating like this, it can be written as a bar. So then it comes under rational number. But if irregular numbers are coming, there is no limit. If different numbers are coming, then it is not a rational number. I will explain that concept later, and after that I will give the real number definition also afterwards. First we have few problems based on this rational numbers concept only. So real numbers I have not yet discussed. We will discuss the real numbers later afterwards. First we will complete one exercise which is based on only rational numbers. So rational number means okay, this we can write this number system like this. Natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational number. Rational number is in the form of p by q. P by q can be converted into decimal form. There are two types of decimals. One is terminating, that means it ended. One is non-terminating, continuously numbers are coming continuously, so non-terminating, terminating, non-terminating. These definitions you remember. So now we can start the exercise. First we will complete the exercise, then we go to the rational number definition afterwards. See the textbooks, 1.1 exercise. Exercise 1.1. This is nothing but a revision exercise. The concepts which you have studied in the 8th class. So same concepts are repeated here. So just same total exercise is nothing but the concept which you studied in the 8th class. 9th class concepts will start from the second exercise onwards. It is like a revision exercise. See here, write any first question. I am not writing, you copy it from the textbook. Write any three rational numbers. Write any three rational numbers. Tell any three rational numbers. 1 by 2 is a rational number, 3 by 4 is a rational number, 0 is a rational number, minus also a rational number. Any number is a rational number. Whatever numbers you know till now, all are rational numbers. So any three rational numbers, write down any three rational numbers. That's all. Explain rational number in your own words. Write down the rational number definition. Definition of rational number. I have given the rational number definition. Write down the rational number definition. A number in the form of p by q. A number in the form of p by q where p comma q belongs to z and q not equal to 0 is a rational number. That is a rational number definition. Write down. Same way you read the second question, that also no solution, directly writing the answers. A number which is rational but not integer. Any number you tell which should be rational number but not integer. Suppose if it is a fraction, this is a rational number. This is a rational number but not integers. Integer means it should not be a fraction. So you know, I gave the definition of integer set. So any fraction, if you write 5 by 6 is, example, you have to tell one example, is a rational number which is not integer. Is a rational number which is not an integer. It is a rational number but not an integer. So any one example you have to give. Tell a whole number which is not a natural number. Remember the definition of natural numbers and whole number. 0 is a whole number which is not a natural number. 0 is a whole number which is not natural number. Example. 0 is a whole number which is not natural number. 0 is a whole number which is not natural number. Just one example we asked. An integer which is not a whole number. Tell an integer which is not a whole number. This minus 3 is an integer. This is not a whole number. Whole number start from 0. There are no negative numbers in the whole number. So this is a number. So see here, if you write the numbers, it will be convenient. 1, 2, 3, so on. Whole number means 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. Integers means negative numbers, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So see here. So this is minus 3 is an integer which is not a whole number. So this is one example. Only example is asked to satisfy that statement. A number which is not a natural number, whole number, integer. A number which is a natural number, whole number, integer and rational number. So tell one number which should be a natural number, which should be a whole number, which should be an integer, which should be rational number. 5 or any number. 3. 3 is a natural number. It comes under whole number. It comes under integer. 3 is also a rational number because rational number should be in the form of p by q. 3 can be written as 3 by 1. So rational number. Any one example we are asked. So any one example you give which satisfies the given condition. A number which is an integer but not a natural number. Integer but not a natural number. Suppose if you take minus 3 is an integer which is not a natural number. There is no minus 3 in the natural number set. So this is the answer. Like this. Give any examples. Any example is correct. Tell one integer which is not a natural number. So negative numbers are not natural numbers. So you write any one negative number, that is enough. Okay. So first, second problems are over. Now we stop here. So meanwhile you just once again go through all the definitions of number systems. What is natural number, what is whole number, what is integer and what is a rational number, and a fraction converted into decimal form. So decimal form, again two types. One is there is end for the numbers, that is terminating. If there is no end, non-terminating. Non-terminating, repeating is represented by a bar. So these concepts we discussed today, and tomorrow we will continue the exercise. So thank you students. Have a nice day.